intuitive thoughts for February 5th, 2026. If you only had any idea how many times I redid this, it's just awful. I don't know why I can't get this date thing right. Okay, so last night, I was very confused in my dreams. Very, very, very confused. I kept starting something, but then I felt like I wasn't starting it right, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know where I was, and I kept starting and then restarting and then restarting and then restarting and then restarting. It was a very confusing. I felt very lost. I didn't know where I was or what was going on. It could be because I've been traveling. But then I also woke up this morning to the news that a friend of mine and one of my customers, one of my dear customers, passed away in the evening, passed away last night. And it could very well be that she was trying to contact me and ask me for help. It did end up settling down. The energy did end up going away. It did end up being okay. So I'm pretty sure she's fine now. But sometimes when they pass away, they're just a little bit confused, and that was actually very much what I felt last night. So when I got the news this morning that she had passed away, it made more sense to me, because the whole first half of the night I was just like not myself, and I couldn't figure out why. When I got up in the middle of the night, I was like, oh, what does all of that mean? Like that's just kind of crazy. That's not normal dreaming for me. And it may have been that she was just trying to reach out and say, hey, I'm lost, can you help me? Because that's kind of how our relationship was when she was here, and she would work with me in gemstones. So it's very possible that that's what that means. I also think that there is going to be something. I think I may have been in a different country, and the reason why I think it may have been a different country is the skin was much darker than my skin. I wasn't myself. I was a young male, and I think I was a server. I was at a restaurant type environment. I'm pretty sure I was like a server, and it was very expensive. It was very high end. There was one table that had 3 people, 2 females and a male, and one of the females was hoping to get engaged or hoping to get married. She was waiting for a ring of some kind. That's kind of how I knew it was an expensive place, because it was the kind of place where somebody would propose to you. And everybody that was there looked like they were coming from all different countries. So it may have actually been something along those lines. And these people, they had curly hair, darker skin. So I saw that. There was a woman who came up and approached me and was talking to me. And she was wearing all like a peachy colored orange. I could tell you so detailed. She had on what looked like a shirt underneath a shirt. So it was like this tight shirt underneath, like a tank top underneath, a tight fitting, orangish, peachish shirt, long sleeves, hair up in a hair wrap that matched the shirt. She had an olive green thing that was kind of wrapped around her chest over the shirt, and she was wearing a long flowy skirt. I don't know what of these details are going to mean anything, but I have to put it out there because it was so detailed, so specific, that I remember all of it. And that was another thing that I saw. Trying to interpret that kind of leads me to believe that either the ethnicity matters, the location matters, maybe somebody getting married matters. This woman with the orange was not connected to the 3 people in the booth that were, the engagement one. But it was so vivid. Like, I can even just picture it now. Like, I can even tell you, like, I was in this restaurant, I was walking through, checking on the tables. I could tell you the different people who were staying there, but the engaged couple stood out, and this one lady who came up to me, I was standing at a podium type thing, like where you check people in, and she came up to me and she was talking to me. She was very young, very pretty, not very, very young, but like, I don't know, like maybe like 30s or 40s, younger than me. I guess that is young. But 30s or 40s, and very pretty face, very natural looking. But her hair was up in a big hair wrap. She had an olive greenish thing wrapped around on top. It was like a wrap type thing on top of her shirt. And I could see that she had 2 layers of shirts on, very modest, and a long skirt. and she wasn't very big. She was kind of on the thinner side. So detailed, so detailed. So I don't know what any of it's going to mean, but I just want to put it out there, because if it does mean something, then that just brings me credibility. Also, I do want to point out, I happen to remember saying that there was going to be somebody who comes out and speaks out about how her political view is different than you thought. And I happened to see a video last night of somebody saying how MAGA's a lie. I saw Rod the historian. Well, he didn't go by that anymore, but that's what I still call him. But he posted a video, and I was like, I called that. I called that. I said that. So anyway, it's just a little funny follow-up, but yeah, there you go.